Okay, this is Christopher Jones. I'm making my second book review to put up on YouTube, and tonight we're going to start with a book that I liked very much, also by Dean Koontz. It's called Lightning, published in 1989, and as far as that decade is concerned, Dean Koontz was probably on his A game. Okay, so first let's start with the characters. The characters here are like a million times better than the ones in The Husband, the ones in probably any of the other Dean Koontz books, because they're a lot more varied. You have the bumbling Danny Packard, who becomes the main character's husband. You have the main character herself, Laura Shane. She's more serious. She's serious. I already said that. And then you have Thelma Ackerson, who's more of a comedic relief. This is good because in later Koontz novels, all of the good guys end up being quick-witted saints. Here, we just have one quick-witted saint, and that's good. The rest are completely serious. Laura Shane is serious. Danny Packard is bumbling but serious. And the other main character, Stephen Klieger. Yeah, Stephen Klieger. I'm not sure how it's pronounced because he's supposed to be German. Stephen Klieger, also very serious, even to the point of being melancholy. Better range of characters. Story is just so much better, and I don't want to spoil it for those who haven't read it, but it basically involves time travel, and that's all I'll say as far as summarizing it. The beginning, I was actually blown away during some parts, especially during certain orphanage scenes when the main character is being where like a sexual pervert is actually coming on to the main character, Laura Shane. I was horrified, I was disgusted, and that's exactly how it's supposed to be. Dean Koontz was owning this shit. He was owning this up. The story is better in the first part than it is in the second part because of the mystery of like all this crime, of like all of these time traveling agents who are coming after Laura. But once you figure out who they really are, it kind of loses some of its appeal. And the second part of the story is basically just a chase scene along with lots of gunfire, which is pretty cool. Characters. Okay, the prose. Prose is a lot better. Dean Koontz is actually known to make a lot of overly descriptive metaphors in some of his later books. Here, in Lightning, the prose is like a little bit mechanical, but other than that, it is perfectly readable. So I had no problems with this book at all. Anything else I can say? Other than the fact that it was unputdownable, I don't think there's anything else I could say. And that's basically it. I would completely recommend this book for anyone who is interested in a good thriller with a varied array of characters, not just quick-witted saints. Like I said, highly recommended. Check it out. Dean Koontz's Lightning. I found it in was it Borders? Whatever. You should find it in like any expensive bookstore because it was one of his more popular books in the 80s.